Good morning, y'all. So, I just premiered my video for the story about Sonia Massey. And since I've done that, my friend has done me the luxury of sending me an item that led me down a rabbit hole that I now have to share with y'all. So, basically, I'm not going to be talking too much. I'm just going to be watching so that way y'all know what's going on. And once the body camera footage for this comes out, that's when I'm really going to start to get into it because, of course, an account is an account, and I will always respect anybody's account of anything. But one thing I will say that makes it a lot easier to grasp or have an understanding of is that when something is recorded, you cannot fake it, you cannot opinionate it, you cannot do anything but accept the fact that that's what happened. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna share my thoughts as well. Okay, so this woman's name is Nerdy Pink Panda on TikTok. She seems to deep dive into a lot of cases, maybe police brutality and just injustices. So go ahead and follow her. She's got all these playlists up at linked up at the top. So if you care about, you know, your people and you want to keep tabs on what these people are doing day in and day out to us as a people, go ahead and follow her. This is a guest account, so that's the only reason we're not following her right now.
This 4-year-old boy was unalive by Macomb police, and nobody's talking about it. Prepare to be shocked and enraged. On March 14th, Macomb police were dispatched to Kiana Miller's house for a domestic dispute. Upon arriving, the police noticed what looked like puddle of blood inside the window. Upon entering, they found a man, Anthony George, holding a knife. He had just Kiana Miller 8 times. When Anthony George saw the police entering, he ducked out of view for a moment, only to grab 4-year-old Terrell Miller, holding a to his throat and to his abdomen. And instead of de-escalating or trying to negotiate with the man, an officer immediately fired one shot through Terrell and unalived both of them.
Now, if y'all want to watch my video or you want to look up what's going on with Sonia Massey, it is sick to me that within a short period of time, your police force has unalived not one, not two, but 3 people in the same manner where you are just so up in arms and ready to fire your firearm off. The fact that you waited 10 minutes to go inside and then you decided to get in there, wait until after the man already walked away into another room, which if he's dangerous, he could have got a weapon in, and then you decide to take the life of the 2 people. And during police academy, a police training, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Don't y'all go over these situations? Don't y'all learn about situational awareness and how you're not just supposed to do stuff like this? All right, let me let her finish.
With the same bullet. I just learned about this story today, and I lived in Macomb for 4 years. So the fact that I never heard about this story means that they were doing their damnedest to keep it under wraps. There is literally only one newspaper in this entire town. Macomb, Illinois is a college town. If you exclude the college students, there's less than 15,000 people in this town. All the cops do in that town is mess with people and shake down college kids. They don't know how to handle real things. I would know because I was in college when this was how they responded to a block party that happened every year. Granted, the Wheeler block party always got a little turn, but they never even asked people to leave.
Look at this. They got the police out there like they at Diddy's house about to do a raid. For what? Over a party? A college party?
They just brought out the batons. I think it's pretty easy to see that they are very excited to use them. But as you can tell by these zip ties that they're carrying, these 20 cops were more than ready to stand off against 500 college kids. A lot of people got maced by the cops and a lot of people got hurt by them. So much so that the city ordinance changed the rules so that they could no longer have this block party. Not because of the students, because of the cops. But it's been over a month since they turned this investigation over to Illinois State Police, and I think it's time we put a little freaking pressure on them because they're not updating us at all on this investigation. Don't worry, I plan on placing a little phone call to the mayor of Macomb. I definitely will be calling every member of the city council. I don't know what you're doing on your Sunday night, but I know what I am. Please spread the word, tag other creators. The world should know Terrell's name.
You know what? What she just said is so powerful to me because this woman understands that there might not be a whole lot that she can do, but she's going to do what she can do to actually get justice for these people. We need more people like her. We need more people that actually give a F about us. Um, just sad. It's sick. Like y'all taking lives, y'all can't even show up to a party with the right amount of force. Like it's too much over stupid stuff and too little over stuff that's life or death. I don't get it. I will never understand it. And this is the same freaking state and possibly county. I'm not going to say it is the same county because I might be incorrect and I'm not about to spread no misinformation, but this is the same state that just took the life of Sonia. And this happened prior to what happened with Sonia.
This 4-year-old boy was unalived.
So she has a whole playlist of updates, 6 videos, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. Now, this second video.
Yesterday, I brought you the heartbreak.
This second video, I feel like it's important because it gives you a little bit of context that these police officers are sick out here. And something's got to change. Something's got to give. Like the fact that she's making calls, I'm going to see also what I can do about it, even though I don't live anywhere near Illinois, because it's just not fair. It's just not right. There's no reason for it.
Story of Terrell Miller, the 4-year-old boy from Macomb, Illinois, who was used as a human shield, and instead of de-escalating the situation, the McDonough police officer decided that he was going to shoot through Terrell to hit their target. Both Terrell and his captor. Unfortunately, yesterday I learned some more heartbreaking information. I uncovered a video from 3 years earlier at a George Floyd protest of Terrell's mother, Kiana Miller, talking about the police's treatment of her. Remember this face as I play this heartbreaking clip.
Now hold on, before I even go any further in this video. Did you hear that? She's at a George Floyd rally because the police took his life. She's speaking out because of the police treatment of her. And her son that's right there in that stroller, no longer here because of the police.
When I came back to Macomb, one day I was walking to the store to meet a friend, and I ran across Officer Mays, and he stopped me and asked if I've been in trouble. And I told him, no, I'm pregnant, and I have changed. He laughed and then said, congratulations, is it a boy or a girl? And I told him it was a boy, and he laughed, and he said, I can't wait to arrest your son.
That's right. Officer Lindsay Mays of the McDonough County Police Department said he couldn't wait to arrest her son.
Hold on, look at this angry man.
This 4-year-old boy was unalived.
Sorry, y'all.
Yesterday, I brought you the heartbreaking story of Terrell Miller. He was going
to the store to say congratulations.
Officer Lindsay Mays of the McDonough.
Look at this man. Why do y'all all look the same? Why every single one of y'all that likes to take the lives of innocent people, y'all all look the same? All eat way too many donuts. Probably drink way too much beer on the weekends.
McDonough County Police Department said he couldn't wait to arrest her son. The video in its entirety is 20 minutes long, so obviously I can't show you all of it, but I just have to say that the hardest part of watching this video, as baby Terrell sitting in the stroller, she recounts the harassment that she received at the hands of the police in Macomb. And during the video, at one point, she says, I am afraid they are going to unalive my son. And at age 4, they did. You can go watch the full video on YouTube if you like, but my heart absolutely bleeds for this woman, and I believe every word that she said because I lived in Macomb for 4 years. It's been a month, and her son has had no justice. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have heard this story. And that is why it's so important for you to share this video, because not only does Terrell's story need to be told, but so does Kiana's. Don't worry, baby. I'm working on it. I'm not letting you fade into the background. Yesterday, I brought you the heart.
Now, this angers me just so much. I honestly, I watched this last night. I tried to make this video and I'm still at a loss for words. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's sick. And we need to raise awareness. I am about action in my personal life, so I'm going to be about action in everything that I do. So I'm going to look into things that I can do throughout the day to actually combat this issue, to and that's exactly why I'm making these videos, is to raise awareness to everybody else that this stuff is happening, because I personally have been aware for a long time that we are taken out a lot faster than we are brought into this world. But what I don't what I did not realize at that point was just how bad the problem is, and just how often that this shit happens. And it's like, all in the same area, all in the same breath, these people are just taking lives senselessly. I'm not against the police. I will say that as well. Um, a lot of people are like, "F the police." Da 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 da. I agree when the police are trying to take us out of this world. When the police do their job and they actually protect us, that's when I can give them praise, and I can say like, yeah, you're a hero, especially because you stand out amongst the ones that just don't care. They have no regard. They get a little bit of power, a gun on their waist, a taser on their waist, and they think they can do whatever they want to do. And it's unacceptable. If you don't want to be a police officer, if you don't want to work with the public, don't do it. Go work at McDonald's, go do anything else. You can make more money doing whatever else it is that you want to do, but don't get on the police force just so you could take lives senselessly. There's no reason for it. Alrighty, y'all. I know this is some heavy stuff first thing in the morning, but I'm fired up. And I'm not gonna shut up until they stop this. And it better start to make some waves. The more body cam footages that come out, the more that we start to react to stuff like this on the internet, the more outrage that we can get. And when I say outrage, I don't mean go ahead and be violent and do crazy stuff. I just mean, let's get people mad at the fact that this is happening so we can inflict some change. Because one person, she alone can't do this by herself. But me, her, and you and your friends and your friends' friends and your friends, like, every change can be made. Alrighty, y'all. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.